sisters, that company there, and the management people that work for it have forgotten that. They don't know what country they owe their allegiance to. What they've done, brothers and sisters, is taken our jobs, your jobs, and sent them overseas to the Philippines and Mexico and India. Well, that's not what a patriotic company, that's not what a company that cares about the United States should be doing in this day and age. Am I right, brothers and sisters? But they don't care what's right, brothers and sisters. All they care about is how much goddamn money that they can make, how much money they can steal and put in their pockets. Well, we gotta stop them, brothers and sisters. Are you ready to stop them? They've put demands on the table, brothers and sisters, such as I've never seen before. I've been doing this for a long time in a lot of places. I've done a lot of bargaining in my lifetime, but I never, ever in my life saw a company bargaining team put the shit that they put on the table, brothers and sisters. The stuff that they put on the table. Wages. They want all your wages tied to merit. They want to be able to say that, oh, Johnny or Jane or whoever is not doing their job so good, so we're not giving them a raise. Well, I got news for them. They're not doing their job, but you are, so we deserve raises. And we'll never, ever have wages by merit, because it's not fair, ever. They want to eliminate Saturday and night differential because they say they can't afford it. Imagine that. A company who has made $19 billion over the last 4 years. A company who has paid their top 5 executives $258 million over the last 5 years. Can you live on, can 5 of you or all of you live on $258 million? Well, 5 of those bastards are living on $258 million. Ivan wants to take away your wages. Ivan makes $55,000 a day, 7 days a week, every week since he's worked there. Could you live on half that? Could you live on a quarter of that? Could you live on $500 a day? Well, those sons of bitches are telling us that you make too much. I don't agree. Do you agree? There's that word again. They want to eliminate double time for all hours. They don't want to pay double time. They don't think you're worth it. I think you're worth it. They want to eliminate all overtime caps so they can force you to work as much as they decide you should work. Like they're doing to some of our brothers and sisters this very day so that they can't be here. They want to create new job titles in consumer and sales where people work on commissions. Well, we'd rather work on salaries. What do you think? They want to eliminate pensions, brothers and sisters. So if you work here for the rest of your life, and I don't know how much time you all have, but I bet that everybody in this crowd has more time in this company than Lowell McAdams. They want to eliminate your pension, but not his. What was that word I heard again? And sisters, they say that your health plan costs too much, that you use it too much, that you shouldn't be as sick as you apparently are. Well, that one, I'm gonna join you. Bullshit! 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 guy in the audience that thinks he's a poet. They want to eliminate your job security. They want to be able to say, well, I feel like laying off, so let me lay off whoever the hell I want to lay off. Well, I'll tell you right now, ain't happening on my watch. This list goes on and on and on, brothers and sisters. I don't want to bore you with it because none of it's going to happen. They want to do, brothers and sisters, they want to take this contract and they want to do this with it. They want to take out all the pages. They want to take out all the pages. They want to take out all the pages. They want to take back everything that you bargained over the last 60 years. That's what they want to do, brothers and sisters. They want to take this contract and destroy it. They want to destroy your your standard of living. They want you to go back with a goddamn comic book for a concert. Well, brothers and sisters, that's not gonna happen either. No matter what we gotta do, this contract stays intact. Brothers and sisters, what they really want, those folks in that building really want, they want to bust your union. That's what they really want. Just imagine, brothers and sisters, if you had to go to work next week with no union. Just imagine what they would do to your wages, your benefits, and your life on the job. Imagine how fair they would be to you every day on the job. Just imagine what would happen if you went to work and didn't have any union to protect you. Do you imagine what these sons of bitches would do to you? Do you imagine that, brothers and sisters? Well, we're not going to let it happen. You're not going to let it happen. This union, these union members will be here long after those sons of bitches are gone. Am I right? Am I right? Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to fight? Brothers and sisters, what's happened in the public sector over the last year or so? They've attacked. They've said that the unions are the problem, that it's not the politicians, or it's not the corporate CEOs, or it's not the billionaires that are running the politicians, that it's working people that are screwing up this country. Well, I'm here to tell you, brothers and sisters, that's bullshit. So they think, brothers and sisters, that they can affect the public sector because 33% of the public sector is unionized and only 7% of the private sector is unionized. So now Verizon has decided that we're too weak, you're too weak to fight back. I don't believe them. Do you believe them? Do you believe them? They can't hear you. Are you ready to fight back? Are you ready to fight back? Are you ready to kick some ass? Are you ready to win? Are you ready to win? You're ready to win. Brothers and sisters, what they want is they want your union. Are you going to let them have it? Are you going to let them have it? Are you going to do what it takes? Are you going to do what it takes? Are you going to do what it takes? Brothers and sisters, this shit, this garbage that they put on the bargaining table, if you're ready to stand behind these folks standing up here, we're ready to tell them, stick this up your ass. But brothers and sisters, as I said, in the public sector, they've been fighting against unions now for about a year. Well, everybody knows what happened in Wisconsin. There was a spark there, and the spark went around the world, actually. and the spark turned into a fire, and now Wisconsin is fighting back. So brothers and sisters, in the public sector everywhere, they're fighting back. Our members in New Jersey are fighting back. We're getting beat up, but we're fighting back. Our members in the public sector in New York are fighting back. All public sector workers who belong to unions are fighting back, and they're going to win, brothers and sisters, because their cause is just. So brothers and sisters, what we have to do here today, is make this the spark in the private sector. But we have to take that spark. Each one of you has to go back to your friends and your co-workers and your family, your brothers, your sisters, your fathers, your mothers, your cousin, and tell them what these sons of bitches are trying to do is kill the middle class, and we're not going to let them. So brothers and sisters, this is a spark. But we need a firestorm. We need lots more than just a spark. So we have to fan that spark. We have to fan those flames. We have to make sure that Verizon's overreaching bullshit at the bargaining table is the spark that ignites this country, that ignites the labor movement, that ignites every union in this country to say, if Verizon gets it, I'm next. Well, we're not going to let them be next, because Verizon, goddamn it, you're not getting it. Brothers and sisters, what the crowd here is unbelievable. There's got to be, I don't know, 15,000 people out there. I know you can't all see them, but it's pretty amazing. And but 15,000, as I said, is only a spark. We got to get ready to fight. Over the next 7 days, brothers and sisters, we have to make sure that this 15,000 goes back to your workplaces. Tells you, brothers and sisters, that you were here today, that you stood up for them. They should have been here too, but you stood up for them. And brothers and sisters, they have to stand up for you and for each other. We have to make sure. We have to make sure, brothers and sisters, that from now on, from this day forward, this is the shot heard round the world. We have to make sure that everybody knows that Verizon's coming after us, and if we let them have it, everybody else is next. There will be no middle class in this country if Verizon and the rest of these corporate maggots have their way. What they will have is, instead of a democracy, they'll have a plutocracy where Ivan Seidenberg or some other asshole CEO sits in the White House and directs this country. We cannot allow that to happen to our country, because they don't care about our country, but we do, brothers and sisters.